because we started out pretty good, and then fourth, fifth, and sixth inning, I think that's where we ran into trouble controlling their run game, and that kind of thing. And so we just weren't able to defend as well as we needed to at that point, and just, you know, the bottom line is they out hit us, out pitched us, outplayed us, and you know, the good thing is it's regardless of what the score is, it's one game. I've been here before, been here in 1999, we lost 22-6 in the first game of regional, came back and won 4 games in a row. So our mindset is this one's behind us and we're going to move on to the next one.
If we could use the mic, thank you for that, and we'll be taking questions for the student athletes.
Matthew, you said yesterday you were worried about their bunt game, you know, how their small ball could really kind of, you know, do some damage to you. Did that kind of get your head a little bit there in those innings when you struggled?
Well, I don't remember saying anything about worried about it, but I mean, give them credit. You know, they swung the bats pretty well. And I threw a couple pitches that I like to have back today. You know, and they took advantage of it. You know, I threw a couple balls that were, you know, borderline, got behind counts, and they took advantage of it. I give them all credit.
Matthew, in the last couple of years, you've been so consistent and steady. Do you ever imagine an outing like this?
No, this is not something you dream about. You know, it's baseball. It happens. You know, I picked a heck of a day for it to happen, but you know, it's baseball. Yeah, I credit myself for being pretty consistent. But today they were the better team.
Mr. Fleming.
Steve, it looked like you guys might be able to get more than one run there in the first inning. Bullworth's double kind of goes under the wall there. Do you think if maybe that had bounced a little bit different, get multiple runs, it could have been a different outcome?
You know, who knows? You know, we did get a tough break there, and I was coming from first base, crossing the plate, but you know, it was the right call, and it was a tough break for us, but you know, who knows what happens if we get a couple extra runs there. It changes the game a little bit, but you know, it is what it is.
For either of you guys, like Coach Logan mentioned, the defense just wasn't there. I mean, can you put your finger on what was going on? And with Oregon especially looking like they were trying to irritate on the base paths.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot going with the bunt game. You know, that's kind of the game they play, West Coast style. And, you know, the bottom line was they executed what they were doing, and they put the ball in the right spot. And we were ready for it, and we had a game plan for it, and they just executed a little bit better than we did.
Question in front right.
Steve, can you just kind of describe the feeling of what it's like to be a part of that when kind of just a few negatives really start to snowball on you, so to speak, and you just kind of can't get the bleed and stuff?
Yeah, you know, it's not an ideal feeling. You know, at some points you just feel helpless, and you know, they kind of got you on your toes. You're leaning one way or the other. But yeah, it's not a good feeling.
Matthew, just you know, why do you think today was one of those days where you just couldn't get it to go? Was it anything in particular, or on your end, what was going through your mind?
I mean, first inning I had pretty good fastball command. Then second inning, I mean, I've got the guy on the ropes and threw, you know, 3 pretty good cutters the first inning, and I go to it again, which I trusted it, and threw one up. You know, the leadoff guy got on, and that kind of hurt me getting the leadoff guy on. I think the 2 innings they scored multiple runs was getting the leadoff guy on. You know, that's one thing that I try to, me and Coach Bass, pitches down, try to, you know, control his first pitch strikes and first guy every inning, and you know, it really hurt us. The 2 innings they scored a lot of runs, and that's had a lot to do with it.
2 or 3 more questions. Go right ahead, sir.
Steve, with this loss, I guess y'all need to win 4 games in 3 days, you know, to get out of this regional. As one of the seniors, you know, what do you tell your teammates about the mindset you got to have?
You know, you just got to believe. Everyone's got to believe, and you know, everyone's got to be 100% behind all your teammates in every part of the game. You know, every at bat, every pitch. You know, defense, offense, everything. And we just got to believe in each other and believe in ourselves. And you know, our mindset is we're going to win 4 games, and we think we can do it.
More questions to the student athletes? One back in the back, Ryan.